Yes. Um, I just wanted to make sure that for every civil rights organization that receives contributions, right, because they're defending the civil rights of American citizens, their knowledge of a crime is not only in violation of their oaths of office, if you're an attorney oath, yeah, it's in violation of their charter or their constitution, yes, their now, it could be one of these restatements lawsuits, a tort lawsuit against all civil rights organizations where I pool you all together. Then I say, well, you didn't want to do anything because I'm not black, which I'm not. Now, when I emailed the NAACP and they decided they weren't going to do anything because I'm not African American, I'm not, they're not advancing my color of my person. Now, this is the path of the hookworm. Yes. You know, I once thought I had worms. Yes. Did a lot of study about them. They can be 5, 6, 7 feet long in your intestines. No, I'm serious. I thought I had a hookworm. It's a small round worm that enters the body in human beings, some animals through the skin. Yes, yes, yes. And once the body enters the bloodstream and is carried to the lungs, yes, 100 hookworms in the intestines. You know, a lot of these worms that you can get as individuals, yeah, let's say you got a worm, do you? Now, deworming might be something we need to do. Ooh, enters the body through the feet? Yes. About 3 times actual size. Now, there's the hookworm. Yes. There was another kind of worm that can be in there. Now, let's say, okay, you've been losing weight and you don't know why. You actually are feeding a large, you have a large worm in your intestines that is eat. Well, let's look at the medications for deworming human beings. You don't understand why you don't feel good every day. And you have worms because dogs need to be dewormed. Why don't you get me some of that deworming? I know. There it is. You ever seen a dog scoot its butt along a carpet before? Yes, it has an itchy anus. Yes, it does. Now, I have had pets before, and I know they have deworming medication for animals. Let's say you're a dog. You feel like your ass is always leaking, and you're always itching your butthole. And you don't know why your ass itches and never thought that you've been putting your fingers in your mouth. You know, it used to be told to me that my dad, when I was growing up, yes, he said, don't pick your nose, you'll get worms. Did your dad tell you that? No. Let's say you've been picking your nose because you're in the lizard family. You know, I had found out quite a few of these very attractive women that want to be beautiful. There was a woman. She's an attractive woman. Okay, she's not as attractive as a lot of the other women that want to volunteer. And we were having this talk last night, and I was saying, listen, you look somewhat plain. Okay, 3 kids, just a slender woman. And I thought, well, you just don't look as good as they do. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't put your panties on and want to interview. And I said, but I only have sex with beautiful women. I can make you beautiful. Yes. Now, what if you had to eat some deworming? Oh, well, I can make you beautiful. Now, you you have worms. Pooch. It was a tapeworm. That's what it was called. Pooch. Hookworms are one kind of worm that you can get. Yes, I thought I had a tapeworm. I thought it was about 4 to 6 feet long in my intestines. Pooch. And I tried all kinds of ways to try to get it out, but it really wasn't in there. No.